Some of us are fortunate that we are able to live on the same farm or the same piece of land that we hunt on. However, for myself and for a lot of you all, I'm sure we may live a distance away. That could be 45 minutes, which is my situation, or it could be 3 hours away, or it could be even further than that, depending on whether you lease a place, maybe you live somewhere different. So you guys tell me in the comments. I'm going to go through my tips, but I want to know what you guys do. What do you do to manage a piece of property or a food plot or something like that that you don't live on, that you live far away from? I have 3 small children. I have a family. I have other family obligations, things like that, that keep me from being able to come out every weekend or every day, obviously, to manage my food plots, manage the property, do any timber stand improvement, that sort of thing. So I have to pick and choose what I'm able to do and when I'm able to do it. My first tip would be to plant forages in your food plots that require low maintenance. Now, some of the ones that are going to require low maintenance would be anything like your screening, something like an Egyptian wheat or a screening sorghum, pearl millet. I use a blend from Grandpa Ray Outdoors called Fortress that you guys can go back and watch some of my videos on how I've used that the last several years. And it doesn't require maintenance necessarily because you're not trying to clip it. You're not trying to do anything like that. You just let it grow. A milo, any sorts of grain crops like soybeans, if you wanted to do corn, something like that, those don't require maintenance. You're able to just plant those and then let them go. Now, they could have some competition in them like foxtail or other undesirables, and maybe you want to do some sort of spraying to them, something like that. I do try to liquid fertilize those after several weeks after germination, but for the most part, you can let those go and they don't really require a lot of maintenance. Some of the ones that do require maintenance are going to be your clovers, especially something like an alfalfa even. Crops like that, those do require you to come in, regularly maintain. Otherwise, they're going to be competing with grasses and other broadleaves that you either need to spray to kill with like a clethodim or some sort of chemical, or to do what I do, which is just integrated weed management, trying to clip back those weeds, clip back those grasses, clip back the clovers and the alfalfa even to generate new growth that the deer are going to like more. And I think this is really important. Be organized enough. Whenever you come out, you're probably only going to have a limited amount of time. For myself, I'm probably going to be coming out in the late morning, could even be close to noon. I like to spray liquid fertilizer in the evenings after the sun has gotten down by either behind the hedgerow or behind the timber or has actually gone down for the evening. And that way that is going to have more time to land on the surface of those plants. So I end up doing a lot of work in the afternoons and in the evenings, limited time. So what I do is I make a list. What things do I need to accomplish? What order is going to be best for me to accomplish them in, that I can maximize my efforts, maximize my resources and my time to get done with as much as I can. The last thing I would say on how to manage a property far away is enlisting the help of friends and family who do live nearby. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank my dad in this situation. I use all of his implements whenever I'm here. I use his help. I think he generally likes helping with it, even though he may not say that. But definitely, if you have the opportunity, you have neighbors or friends or relatives that live nearby, and they can help you with something like just disking a plot at the right time, clipping a plot with a brush cutter or some sort of mowing machine at the right time to help you prep, possibly for a rain coming in or just a situation where conditions are going to be ideal. Leverage them as much as you can, but also thank them for their help and be grateful for the help that you do have to help manage your property. I think unfortunately in the age and the culture that we're in right now in America, it has really gone by the wayside to help others, to reach out, to be a kind neighbor, to be a good friend, to be a good brother, sister, family member, and definitely be thankful for those relationships that you have like that, and be that person that just helps out whenever you see someone in need or you see someone who could use a hand. It's going to go a long way, and we need to have more of that in our world. I hope that helps you guys. Let me know in the comments what sort of tips you guys have that help you maintain your properties that you don't live on. Thanks for watching Farming for Whitetails. We'll see you next time.